All right, it was so damn noisy that I have to re-record this, and I'm putting it in slow motion. I wanted to show you the tag on the distributor, and that is a 1972 454 engine tag for this distributor. So that's the correct distributor to have on there. And then I went ahead and put the new points on and cleaned up the distributor, and everything was operating okay. I even put a little grease on the distributor there, but you can see as I turn it around, the points go open and closed. So then the next step was to actually gap the points, and if you look real close on that, you can see I've got about a 16 thousandths gap there. That's what I looked up as the manufacturers, and if I could find the gap there we go. And then we'll go ahead and turn the screw until I feel a little bit of drag on the points there, and then we'll lock it down. But I just want to make sure everything's okay turning, and yeah, we're in good shape there. So like I say, I'm going to grab the screwdriver, I'm going to set the gap there, and then we should be ready to install this back in the car. I did check the vacuum canister out, and the vacuum canister was a-okay. I got a new condenser, and also known as a capacitor, and I got a new cap and a new rotor. So this thing will be all set to go and ready to fire when I put it back in the car. So let's get it back in the car.
Hey, Mark Meldrum, Meldrum's Monster Garage. Working on the 72 Corvette, and I've got the fuel line disconnected from the carburetor and going into a bottle. I've got my Lone Wolf 5000. It's a better model than the one on Vice Grip Garage. So I can start this, or I can, at least rotate the motor up and see if we're pumping any fuel. So let's see if any fuel pumps in here. All right, there is some fuel pumping in, but boy, is it just trickling in. I would expect to see a splash, 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 wouldn't you? Let's see if I can show you that a little better. Here's the fuel line. Is this enough fuel coming through? Boy, it sure doesn't seem like enough to me. I don't know. I got the bottle, and now I've got a electric fuel pump hooked up back by the tank. So let's see how this flows. All right. What do you think? Is that flowing a little more steady? And then if I crank the engine, well, I can't crank the engine. Oh, I can crank the engine. Hang on. Doesn't really change, but I think it's pumping a lot more. All right, just to show you what I did, I put a little fuel pump back here, and went ahead and just ran a screw into the frame there, and that's where I've got my ground. And then I'll take my red wire up to somewhere on the fuse box. I'll just do this temporary until we get this thing started. But it's got a little filter in here, a little clicky-clacky, and that should provide us more fuel up there. Okay, let's see if this works. Point of reference, the fuel tank's back here, and the pump's right up there on the bumper mount. Now, why does that happen? What's going on there? Okay, I want to adjust the timing a little bit. I gotta get timing light. But, that's pretty good. All right, you can see she's struggling to stay alive there, so I'm gonna go. That was about 4 minutes and 46 seconds running. That's about the longest this car's ever ran so far. I'm gonna go back across the street and get a timing light and see where we're at. Hey, why didn't you guys tell me I had the #1 spark plug wire disconnected? I don't know why I had that. So anyway, got her started back up. She's about 780 RPM. Looks to be about 10 degrees advanced. We got about 14 inches of vacuum. But hey, at least she's running. A little gas. She wants to backfire a little bit if I give her too much. Of course, she hasn't ran for a long time. Maybe she just needs to sit here and shoot for a while. Get used to everything going up and down again. I don't know. I'm gonna let her run for a while. The little fuel pump seems to be doing good. I like my CLE hat. Got it on backwards. I'm just happy she's running. It's like the dwell angle's 26, 27, 28, 28. 27. How's that? Sounds good. I don't think the charging whirler's working. We're down to 11 volts. So, I have to, it's dropping steady too. Might have to invest in a alternator. Oh, she didn't like that. She got pissed at me. Started getting going again. Running out of volts when I go ahead and give her gas. Drop it down. So what do you think of that? We're sitting here about 780 RPM. Vacuum's coming up a little bit, around 15. I think I'm going to get an alternator and some vitamin B12 to put in there and a little more fresh gas. What do you think? All right, we'll give it a try. All right, just for chuckles, I went ahead and disconnected the fuel pump, and she she eventually just died off. She stopped on her stopped her own because there's not enough fuel to keep her going from that fuel pump. I don't know what the deal is there. Maybe I will try to change the fuel pump, but it definitely needs a charging whirler because you know, now we're at 10.9 volts up here. So I don't know what Mike wants to do with this thing. You know, it's raining outside, so I can't take a drive in it, but oh well. Well, at least we got her going, huh? All right, here's the plan for the Corvette. Talk to the boss, talk to Uncle Larry, the boss being Mike, his car, and I have a alternator that I capped off my 72 Chevelle. I put a really nice alternator on the 72 Chevelle before I sold it, brand new. And so I've got the older one in my garage. I'm gonna dig that out, and since this is a 72 Corvette, should be 454, should be the same as the 72 Chevelle 454 alternator. So we'll change that out tomorrow. Uncle Larry said he'd stop by. We're gonna put some seafoam in the gas tank. We're gonna add a little more gas to it because it's pretty darn low. And we'll let it chew on that for a while and see how she likes that. But as far as today goes, we're cleaning up now. We'll call it a day. We'll call this a success and publish this video. Sorry it took me another week to get this video out, but I was really trying to get it out last week, but the other guy that works in here, the body guy, oh my God, I am just a dusty mess. I can't stand it, and that's why I'm not a body guy. I mean, I am dusty from head to toe. So, and I don't even want to show you that project. It's not mine yet. When we start putting that thing together, then I'll show you. All right, Mark Meldrum, Meldrum's Monster Garage. Looking forward to seeing everybody at McCacken. And hey, I don't know if I told you, I did sell the 72 Chevelle. Check's in the mail. All right, so I'm looking for another project. I got to find something that either has a lot of patina, you know, and I could put an LS motor in like I did that one car, 66. That was a fun project. Or something with really nice paint but needs a lot of mechanical work. Because I don't know how to do body work. No way, no how. All right, see ya.